Body paint is a practice that is used by many indigenous cultures and tribes, but this entry will focus specifically on that of the Pataxó tribe that now resides in southern Bahia, Brazil. For the context of the entry, I think it's important to note that the people of Brazil use the Portuguese word indios, technically meaning Indians, to refer to their indigenous population, but this is distinct from the term Indianos, which refers to the people of India. To go over the actual materials used in the paint and dye, most of it is made of jenapap syrup. The colors come from annatto seed, which can be red, orange, or yellow, while the black comes from grinding charcoal powder to mix into the jenapap concoction. The practice of body painting has been used and refined for many hundreds of years across the indigenous communities of Brazil, far before colonial contact. It is used by the Pataxó tribe for both war paint and in times of celebration, but it's worth mentioning these two are distinct styles of body painting as they are meant to represent very different intentions. First, the war paint often makes more use of red hues and is often accompanied by a headdress. The headdresses of Brazilian Indio peoples are very colorful, mainly due to the types of birds found in and near the Amazon rainforest, including the Amazon parrot, sunbittern, scarlet macaw, and blue macaw. War paint is not always necessarily for battle. It's also used to convey strength and mastery, so they are also commonly applied to elders, warriors, healers, and more. The celebratory body paints often make more use of yellow hues and are applied before a tohe, a traditional dance in which members of the tribe will gather in a circle where they sing and dance as a method of connecting with one's community, ancestors, and their own feelings. In the past, most Brazilian tribes before colonial contact were semi-nomadic, subsisting mainly on cassava, maize, and game hunting, while also being in frequent combat with other tribes, so their use of war paint and their celebration of triumphs were usually more literal than they are now, but in modern times war paint is often utilized for reasons of protest and legal battles, such as land disputes or other more symbolic reasons. For instance, the initial reason that I started researching the Pataxó tribe is Alex Poetan Pereira, a brilliant kickboxer who, at the ceremonial weigh-in for his UFC middleweight championship fight, appeared in traditional Pataxó war paint and headdress. He also has a YouTube channel on which he has a few videos where he visits one of the Pataxó Indio reservations in Bahia, Brazil, before and after his victory, with one of the videos showing nearly the whole process of applying the celebratory body paint as well as a tohe. This shows that these practices will still be used today by members of the tribe, and in this case for very similar reasons to their uses before colonial contact. Body paint is a way for the Pataxó to connect with their roots and to engage with their community, both of the present and of the past. They and many other indigenous communities use different painting practices and depictions to portray and present social status, familial group, tribe, ancestry, and geography, as well as to pay homage to spiritual traditions. Alex's own jaguar paint represents his status as an apex predator in martial arts, and the headdress shows his affiliation with the Pataxó Indio tribe, specifically representing them outwardly in his fights and spiritually in his general life. His war paint serves as a modern global connection, not only to his ancestors and to other tribes, but also as a more general populace in the millions who watched his weigh-in, fight, and or YouTube content.